don't think they're going to notice, to be honest. I think we could stay like this for an hour.
Wow, maybe.
Yeah, if I jiggle it a bit, it'll look like we're real. But... Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody.
Oh.
That's all right. We've got away with it. Carry on. Carry on.
Hello.
It's us. Oh, sneak preview. Something that's coming up. That's not Jeff.
It isn't Jeff, no. It's Jeff's.
Right.
Jeff's friend.
Well, I do hope the mic's on after all of that.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute.
Funny.
Audio. Yes, thank goodness it's working. Hello, people. Good to see you. Welcome to our Sunday thing we do on a Sunday, mostly.
Yeah, that Sunday thing we do on a Sunday.
Yes. Yeah, it's been a hot one.
Yeah, it's been really warm today. Nice.
We went out buying stuff because we're not sourcing still.
Can you just tip it back a little bit on the screen? You can
tip it back?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, there you go. Because we can just see
Let me move.
Stuff.
Right, hopefully you can see and hear us. Anyway, let's say a few hellos. We are live.
Chaos ensues.
If you are watching live, you can say hello. You can pop messages in, some of which I will read out now. Julian says hello. Peter Ray is in. Ben is in. Ben sent us something. Not this
not that.
thing. That was somebody else. We'll get onto those in a minute. Mark, hello. Anne, made it before the start. You did indeed.
It's Anne that's bought the giraffe mug.
Oh, okay. Thanks for the purchase. Yeah, that's really cool, that mug. Isn't it the head and the neck are the handle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you, Anne. Aid, good evening. A post-stormy Corries?
Okay.
I don't know where that is. Okay, we'll say a few more and then we will crack on. Rich and left-handed hummingbird. And, oh, perfect timing. We received two unexpected parcels this week. One of which, oh, and it is Jeff's birthday.
Oh, gosh, that was close.
I nearly knocked my Coke over. It is Jeff's birthday today. Sadly, he's got an issue. We need to take him to the vet. It's nothing serious, we hope, but it's bothering him. But otherwise, he's a happy chap because it's his birthday. And this turned up from Vic. I just highlighted Vic. He's a cookie jar. Not Vic, this dog. And inside is a note. Let's read it out. It says, hi guys, picked up two of these at the weekend for £1 each. Epic. One black, one white. Instantly knew where the white one was going. Thanks for all the videos over the years. Learnt a lot. Cheers, Vic Burns. So thank you, Vic. That was a huge surprise. We're thinking we'll keep dog treats in him.
Yeah. That makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. A little Jeff pot for Jeff treats. Look at that. So cheers, Vic. Appreciate it. Well packaged as well. And then this turned up, and that's what's in it. It's only a thermal printer. With a note from Ben saying, I found this printer, but I couldn't find the manual. Fine. However, I hope it sells. So this has been sent from Ben and Natalia, who are in the chat. I did just highlight them a minute ago. Can't see them now. So yeah, we're going to attempt to sell this. We have a Zebra laser printer. This is a similar, but not a Zebra. I was doing a bit of research. You can get the download software for PC and Mac, like downloaded into your computer. So I'm going to have a play with it, check it's all working. and then we'll have a go at selling it. So thanks, Ben. Wasn't expecting that to turn up. We are actually planning on doing an auction on this channel to sell off a load of gear. We may do that as part of that because it's a perfect reseller item, so could be handy for a viewer. So yeah, amazing, incredibly generous, Ben. We will try and check that's working and get it sold off.
Oh, Chris is asking, is anyone watching Glastonbury? Yeah, we've been watching it most of the weekend, haven't we?
Yeah.
And I watched Diana Ross earlier, and yeah, we are currently live at the same time as Years and Years, so I'm going to have to watch them later. And then Pet Shop Boys are on BBC One. No, they're not. They're on BBC 4 at 10 o'clock. So we'll
be watching the Pet Shop Boys later. Enjoyed Noel Gallagher's set. That's the best I've seen so far from Glastonbury. And he was looking forward to the Pet Shop Boys. He was interviewed and he said, I can't wait to see the Pet Shop Boys. I'm like, yeah, of course. Well done, Noel. Yeah, right. Was that all of the things? I keep forgetting to share things.
I think so.
Oh, do you want to see something funny? I think these were found in my suit jacket from the wedding, weren't they?
Oh, didn't you show them last week?
No.
Oh, okay.
At my nephew's wedding, which was now like a month ago, it's crazy. They had a photo booth, so you could go and dress up and do silly photo pictures in the booth. And our nieces are rather short, so I love that one. Hello. Bit of a fail. And the other twin had a go. Barely got into the picture as well. Yeah, they made me laugh. Need to give those to the twins.
And he says, I just watched Billie Eilish's. Really enjoyed it.
Irish Billy, as I call her. Yeah, Ellen's a bit of a fan of Irish Billy. So we did go sourcing. We went to a jumble trail, as we like to do, and it was fairly local.
Yeah. And
we bought a few bits. We didn't go mad. Well, I did buy that. I forgot about that.
I left some things behind, didn't I, actually?
What things you'd bought?
No.
What did you leave behind?
Things that I probably would have just bought, but trying to think not to buy. There's a set of Paul Pottery cups and saucers, which I probably would have bought. They were a really good price. Yeah. But I just thought, I've got so many sets of crockery and stuff. We need to get it shifted.
We honestly don't need stuff. It's what we love doing, and it's something we love doing together. And it was a lovely day, and it was local. So come on, we're not going. Bumped into a few people. If we said hello to you today, good to see you. We briefly saw Steve and Alexa, didn't we? We were zooming off from a stall and they were coming in.
Yeah.
We'd already been there. Yeah, good to briefly catch you again. So where do we start?
Well, I don't know.
Shall I get that big thing out of the way?
Yeah, can do that.
I saw this and instantly was transported back to about 1975, 6 maybe. Because I was a very lucky little boy and I had one of these. Any other child of the 70s have one of these? Fisher Price garages. Has the parking on the top and in the middle. You can put your cars in here and the cars go up and then they're tipped out of the top and they come whizzing around here. I would go round and round and round with my cars endlessly. And it should have, I've sold it separately because I picked one up on its own. It should have a little service ramp here.
Yeah.
You could drive the cars on a little service ramp and wind them up so the mechanics could get underneath. That should stand there. It should come with 4 little cars. There's the 4 parking bays. And you drive them in out of the lift. And then this is a little turntable. Then you reverse or drive them into the... It's just so much fun for a 3 or 4 year old in the 70s. This was the height of entertainment.
Yeah.
And I saw it and instantly discounted it because I don't want bulk. And then she said to me, oh, what did she say? £4 for that. She said £4. And then we bought some stuff and she ended up at £3 for it. I was like, I can't leave it behind. Just have a play with it for, mind you, I haven't got any cars, have I? Yeah, on its own, without the stuff, they're not actually that valuable. I have seen completed ones with the 4 cars and 4 people that they should have, and the service ramp. I saw completed at £90. So if you see them with the little square-looking cars and the little Fisher Price cylinder people, you know what they look like. Grab them, but
Yeah.
not really worth my time and effort to pick up a bulky item that isn't complete. But I did.
Well, yeah, it's nostalgia, isn't it? Sometimes you
Could
can't help
resist.
it,
Just
you know.
I found myself walking off the driveway with it, going, "I wasn't going to buy this. What am I doing?" She wanted stuff gone. Her prices were really good, weren't they? What did you buy from that lady?
I think some of it's in that box.
Oh, was it this store? Oh no, it wasn't that store. Hang on.
I bought this. No, that was a different store
No.
altogether. I bought this very lovely Denby vase. Really, really nice.
That's a handsome chap.
That's the bottom. I really love that. Love the colours in that.
Let's see. Oh, it's married to reselling.
Faye and Simon.
Faye and Simon. It is. I always forget what. Hi. Good to chat to you the other night.
These salad servers with like a ceramic handle. They're really cool.
1975, you were only 2. No way you remember that. It feels like it was about, it might have been a bit later.
Ding dong.
Could have been when I was more like 5, maybe.
It probably was.
But I have vivid memories. Oh, happy simple times.
Some of my earliest memories of when I was 2, I remember my cot being sold.
With you in it?
No, I remember them taking it away. I was gutted.
Oh. Okay, lots of chat. Let's catch up a bit. Pete saying, yeah, Noel Gallagher was brilliant as usual. Billie Eilish was great. Never thought I'd like her music. She is incredibly talented.
She is.
Or her and her brother who co-write together. Yeah. Ah, look, all the oldies are in. Dave had one of them. Right, let's see what other chat we've got before we move on. Let's just jump down. We had one of those at my nursery. Nice. I bought my daughter one of those garages in the 80s. I played with it more than she did. Yeah. So, yes. Wow, I've missed so much chat. What's this? Your Hermes stroke every video raised an important question. Do we resellers use them still or boycott them? It's a bit of a paradox if you ask me. It is. To be honest, I'm using Royal Mail for almost everything now because they've tweaked their 2 kilo plus prices. So I'm not really using them. When I'm using a courier rather than Royal Mail now, it's UPS. And that was before all of this started happening. So
it's obvious that Royal Mail are trying to compete because they realise they're losing lots of business.
I think they had to.
But I think they're more reliable.
Yeah.
In the long run, then, yeah.
There has been a lot of interesting comments on that video. I may do a follow-up and read out some of the comments. There's people who have been couriers for them, are still couriers for them with first-hand experience of the company. Not all very positive, shall we say. So it makes interesting reading, but they're going to have to do something or else I think that could collapse very quickly. Yeah. Interesting video. Lots and lots of comments on that one. Okay. You went to one as well. There's lots about now. It is frustrating that our app is not out in the height of this season. But we are very, very close. We were actually setting up our social media accounts ready to start launching that. Yeah. We have all our logos and headers and everything done. It looks very cool. But that's we're not sure when we're gonna have a Facebook group.
Probably launch that next week.
So people can start, getting on there and asking us questions and finding out about it all. There's going to be a YouTube channel where we will explain what it's all about, and when it launches there'll be tutorials on there, all that good stuff. But yeah, it's coming.
I might have to open the window. I'm absolutely boiling.
Yeah, open the window.
Bear with.
My mum watched most of Paul McCartney's set and said, other than the late start, was pretty good. But too long. He did go on and on. It was an encore and
It was about 2 hours, 15 minutes or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was like a full concert.
It was, well.
The thing is, he's got such a back catalogue, you know, from all the years that he's been performing. I mean, you know, how do you pick what songs
You've got the whole Beatles catalogue, then you've got
Crazy.
Wings, and then his solo career spans the next like 3 decades or something. So
yeah,
it's like, yeah, where do you stop?
Yeah,
we did watch that. Okay, let's try and get.
I did love it when he brought out Dave Grohl though.
Dave Grohl appeared, and then Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, that was weird.
Okay, right, I'm miles behind. Sorry. If I miss things, you can always repost them. What's Jason saying there? Evening Orbin listing vintage Star Trek book bundles. Bought 132 for £7. Wow. One has sold already 10 books for 20 quid. Excellent. Have you seen the items restricted from the Hermes restricted list? I know. There's not much you can actually get insured for. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Claire, we will watch later.
Oh, there's Steve.
Where?
But below that one.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we briefly saw you arriving at a stall. What's this one quickly before we move on? Do your followers think it's fair that eBay take a percentage of the postage costs? Well, there's this very simple reason why they do that. For years, there was no fee on the postage. So people used to sell something for 99p and have like £25 postage and avoid the fees. And it was getting really daft. So they just had to add it onto the postage to stop people messing about with the fee structure. So that's the reason it's there. So you just have to make sure it's built into your prices. That's the only way you can do it. Okay. Been reselling, hold on a minute, since 1977. Good evening, Nick and Andrea. I'm starting a auction too every Monday night at 7 on my channel, Southern Coast Auctions. Yeah, we're going to dabble in it. We have some stuff we want to clear stock-wise and reselling related. It may become a regular thing. I don't know.
Yeah,
wasn't there talk that eBay are going to do an auction?
Yeah, I think it's Michelle, wasn't it? Say last week.
Well, when we were chatting with Faye and Simon about it as well, I think, were we? Was it? No, maybe not. Anyway, apparently you're going to be able to do live auctions on eBay at some point. That sounds cool.
That would be good.
Yeah, loads of magic beans all the time.
Yeah, we plant them in the garden and everything.
Okay. We need to move on. All right, I'm at the bottom. Yeah. So, I half showed this before. Isn't this the coolest thing? It was a whole English pound.
It's got a bit of paint on it.
Oh, it does. I should be able to get that off. Imagine the work that's gone into that.
Yeah, that's amazing.
VW camper van made of straw. So yeah, grab that for £1. VW stuff really does well. There's so many. Well, our brother-in-law is an owner and collects VW bits and bobs. But his is blue. Otherwise, we may have just given him this. But I don't think this would suit. And it's not he's got a T2. Type 2, is it called? It's not this one. He's got.
I know nothing about.
It's a different front, isn't it?
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, got one of them for £1. No idea what it's worth. But it will sell because it's just so cool. Yeah. Go on then. What you got?
Well, there's nothing really much in this box. There's another Fireside companion. There's some games and a little bit of Lego. I think you've got everything down your side. Do you want me to pass you anything out of this?
Well, we'll do that Fireside companion. I've only just sold one. I bought another one today. I couldn't leave it behind for £1.50. It's worth way more than that in brass. because it's a chunky one.
Oh, it's uncovered my jug.
Is it?
I bought a jug.
Yeah, brass Fireside companion. Because I've listed a couple recently. Hello. I can tell you what they sort of go for. They're usually between the £20 to £30 mark, unless you've got something really substantial or something a bit more ornate. I've listed the one we've got one with dogs on it, Irish setters.
Yeah.
And I think that's on at 35, just because it's a little bit unusual. But a standard one like this, you're probably looking 25, something like that. But for £1.50, I mean, that's a good 2 or 3 kilos in brass. Crazy. Anyway, it's quite a nice one, really.
Yeah, it's not bad.
We're keeping one for ourselves, which is a really chunky one. It's like easy 4 kilos of brass, that other one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's similar to that. But...
It's got a nice stand on that one, though. Bless you.
Thank you.
In case you think I'm making it up, look, £1.50 labelled. I didn't even haggle.
Oh, it's got a free spider.
It's got a free spider.
Yeah.
Hello, Jeff.
Oh,
Jeff
no.
the spider.
The dust has set you off.
Got some dust. Anyway, I've got another one. I've just got rid of one.
And underneath it, from the same stall as the Denby vase, I just bought a little gravy jug. A 1960s, 70s gravy jug. What was it? Ridgeway. It was only 50p. She had like sort of clearance stuff in a box, didn't she? So can't resist a jug for 50p.
Going back to the 70s again. Yeah, we had one in the 70s. We had an open fire. And it was my job at the weekends to go down and start the fire. Unacceptable these days for children to do that. But yeah, we had a little fireside companion, not very different from that, really.
Oh, Brooks just said, do we get to see Jeff on his birthday? He's having a cuddle with Ellen. She's just got home from London, so...
Yeah, he may not come in because he's got company in there. Yeah, so you're thinking you're going to pop him down to the vets, are you?
Well, I'm going to ring them in the morning.
Yeah, he's got a little issue and he keeps bothering it. You know, he may have to have the cone of shame. Right?
Oh, bless him. He's going to get so anxious.
But we don't think it's anything major. So we just need him looked at by someone who knows stuff. But yeah, it was his birthday. If you follow him on Instagram, you will have seen his birthday present. I'm not sure he was thrilled with.
He got the first 2, but then I just think he didn't really want any more treats. He's not... Normally, I only ever give him like 2 little treats. So he probably thought, oh, that's it. I'll leave the rest for later. And then we were like, come on then, go on. We were more excited about it than he was. It's like, oh. It's
one of those... We actually picked it up today at the Jumble Trade. It's one of those little things you put down with treats hidden in it to keep dogs' minds active. You have to solve little... You have to slide bits and uncover bits to get the treats out. And he's just sort of looked at it like, what am I supposed to do with that? We had to assist him. Ah, dear. Right. Who remembers or had a what? A 3-star jumper?
No.
What's that? With 3 stars on it? Or was that the brand? We don't remember that. No, sorry.
Jeff's Instagram is the Daily Jeff, but I think it's got like dashes or underscores in between.
Hang on a minute, I'll find out. He posts almost daily stuff on there.
Yeah, when we remember.
when he remembers. I've got to switch account. Yeah, it is like that.
Oh, it's got dots in between.
The daily.jeff. He's got 432 followers. Should we see if we can make that go up? The daily.jeff 432. See if we can get it up by the end of the show, eh? Anyway. The Trading Post's cat, that's Pete, isn't it? In America, has nearly died of overfeeding. What? Oh dear. Okay, more stuff. You got more stuff?
I have some games and some Lego in this box. Would you like me to pass that to you?
Sure. Hi, James. Eddie the Eagle was a 5-star jumper. He was, yes. More 80s, I think you'll find, though, than 70s, wasn't he? When he was at his prime. Oh, yeah, I bought some of these. I don't know what value's in them, but they're Lego, so they came home with me. Brick heads. So I've got a purple Batman who looks like he's missing a foot. I can see his foot. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Purple. Oh, he's missing an ear.
Oh, I see. I didn't see that, and because we saw the listing and it said Lego heads, and I didn't see what they were, so I couldn't. I was a bit confused by Lego heads. I get it now.
Oh, that's got to be a Hulk. This is a Minecraft thingy, but don't know if that's complete. No, it's missing bits. Yeah, this Jumble Trail, the Facebook page listed the houses and a brief description of what they had. We went to a store first that said Lego heads, and we both imagined the Lego storage containers.
Yeah,
but it wasn't. It was a little bag of these. Yeah, so various of these. I got a whole bag full for £5. Don't know if I should have bothered, but there you go. Who is that? Oh, look, Captain Jack apparently is in
Belle?
here.
That's Belle.
Oh, is it Disney?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's Hulk. I'm going to have to play about with them and see which is... Oh, look.
There's Captain Jack.
Captain Jack.
Oh, he's cool.
Anyone sold any of these? Are they worth anything? Do people... Oh, there should be a Captain America in here.
And a Batman.
There's Batman. That's the one I showed first, isn't it? This one.
Yeah.
There's a Minecraft dude. And yeah, you're right. Disney Belle then, that is. Although it looks like she's going bald at the back of her head. She may be missing bits. There's a load of stuff in here.
Yeah, I think it'll... There it is. That?
I don't know how that's it. No. Surely not. Oh, maybe it's that. Just watch us play with Lego for a while, if you don't mind. No, that doesn't work. Don't worry about it. I'll sort it out another time. There's Captain. Oh, look.
Look, because she's got like a ponytail. Look.
Okay. Right.
Is that and what? Oh, like this.
Well, that's
so
the
that
bottom.
goes there.
That's the bottom.
There you go.
Oh, look, you were only right. Happens once in a while.
You only acknowledge it once in a while, is what you mean.
Do we think it's like that? It doesn't look right.
Yeah, it is, because then from the front.
Oh, from the front it looks more.
Yeah. It then looks like she's got a ponytail.
Oh, she's right. Don't you hate when it happens?
You hate it when it happens.
Right, anyway, let's move on quick from the Lego. They were fun. I will work out what's complete, what's not, and sell them. Has anyone said if they've... Oh, purple one is Batgirl. Oh,
is it?
It shows what I know. Nothing. Is it? Did they say on them what they are? What? I can't even find it now. Batgirl. Yeah. You're right. Anyway. Has anyone said if they're any good to sell? Here we go. They went for about £6 each, if I remember rightly. But that's probably new if you pick them up in B&M. We shall see. I will enjoy playing with them. Brickheads go between 5 and 30, depending on which one you have. Ooh.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Hopefully Captain Jack, with all of the trial happening the last couple of months, might be up in price. Okay. Was this still gutted? I didn't keep that Harry Potter Lego donkeys. What?
Donkeys ago.
Donkeys ago, sorry. I was thinking Lego Harry Potter donkeys. Yeah, we've all got things in our past that we gave away, got rid of, sold cheap at the boot sale, and that we now think, why?
I know. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, hamster nibbler.
Yeah.
5,760 minutes to the next instalment of Stranger Things. Yeah, you and Ellen. She's counting as well.
Oh, I didn't put Captain America back. He's very cool. He might be my favourite out of that, or maybe Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, Jack Sparrow is definitely my favourite.
So I'll have fun finding out if any of those are worth much. If not, I will just bundle the lot and get shot as one.
Yeah.
I think £5 is safe though.
In that box that you've got next to you,
this one?
we've got things all wrapped up, so be careful because there are things all scribbled and wrapped.
Well, should we do that box now? Well, let's get this.
Yeah. I was just warning you.
Soft.
Pick it up because it'll.
There was a box of DVDs, big sticker on it. 3 items for 50p. Always worth a squint over it to see if there's any software chucked in with DVDs. I buy so few DVDs compared to what I used to. I used to buy the crate. So I just took a chance because they were super cheap. I have no idea. Urban Freestyle Soccer on the PS2. 3 for 50p. So yeah, why not? Assassin's Creed Revelations Xbox won't have much value. And I know LA Noire doesn't, but if we say those cost me 25p the pair and I'll pair them up, and that, why not?
Yeah.
Hard to resist. And then these, likewise, who remembers these? Glow bugs. We have 2. Oh, I thought there was 2. Oh, there is 2 the same. Little butterflies. So my sisters had these in the 80s.
Yeah.
I think it was just Jo, actually. I think she was the right age for these in the 80s.
Yeah, Carly had one of the ones, that you cuddle and when you squeeze them, they light up.
They did bigger, soft-bodied ones with hard heads. Yeah. Anyway, 3 of those for £1. The last one I sold, I think, went for about a £5 plus shipping. Anyway, grab those. Not big money, but they're fun. Mug.
Yeah, have to buy a mug, but that's really pretty. Love that. It is Heron Cross pottery. So, gave that a go. Very into floral mugs. I can't even speak. Floral mugs at the moment.
Jonathan says, if Ellen likes Stranger Things, she's mildly obsessed, yes. Does she like comic cons? Because David Harbour and Joseph Quinn. I know who David Harbour is. Who's Joseph Quinn?
Not sure.
Maybe one of the kids.
Probably.
Of attending. Nice. Excuse me.
Yeah, that should be fun.
Dust everywhere.
She's never been to a comic con, so I don't know. I don't know if she'd want to. You're right.
I'm trying not to sneeze. I did sell some vintage Christmas decorations to the Stranger Things Blueprint Pictures area at Wembley this week. Oh, interesting. Wow. Found a full dinner set of Woolworths. Can you read that?
Yeah, I found a full dinner set of Woolworths Homemaker at the church jumble sale once. I loved that. I loved them. Now sadly gone, and mosques just don't do jumbles for some reason. Oh,
Homemaker. What does the homemaker
I
set
don't know.
look
I'm
like?
trying to think.
Is that
what it
that
looks like.
pale green one that's in every village hall?
No.
No. Oh. Okay.
Daniel says, "Can I have a shout out for my birthday on Friday? Happy birthday for Friday."
Happy birthday, Daniel. Okay, right. I'm going to try and get back to the end again. Oh, hey, Lenny. Good to see you.
There's Susan's there as well.
Oh, Susan's in. Okay. Joseph Quinn.
Oh, yes.
So he's the D&D guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he's British, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's so funny. When he first appeared, I said to Ellen, he really reminds me of a young Robert Downey Jr. So he's got all the mannerisms. He looks just like him. And then a couple of days later, she showed me a TikTok that somebody had done, like comparing Robert Downey Jr. when he was that age to him, and it was exact.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
It's freaky.
Yeah.
Hi, Stu. I think it's Stu's birthday as well. There was a post in a little chat I'm in.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Stu.
birthday, Stu. Homemaker, black and white, 1950s, 60s pattern with a modern furniture images. I know the one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like little illustration.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and the village hall crockery is beryl. Is it?
Oh, didn't Alison have a load of that?
Alison, my sister, who still dabbles in reselling, but is very busy as a teaching assistant and all sorts of things she does. They picked up, was it from the village hall? Oh yeah, because she manages the village hall as well where she lives.
Doesn't she just run the whole village? I think
Feels like it.
I'm sure that Stuart said that.
Well, Stuart,
we're about to take. We're taking over the
we're
village.
slowly taking over the village I used to live in, because Stuart's now the caretaker for the school, and Dad's the president of the bowls club.
Yeah.
Alison, I think, used to run Scouts or Cubs or both, and manages the village hall.
Yeah.
Mum used to run the nursery. The Hills family have taken over.
Club as well.
But anyway,
yeah,
the village hall that she was like managing got rid of all their green stuff. So they've got boxes and boxes.
No, you would call it utility wear, wouldn't you? Isn't it utility wear?
If you like.
But
sure.
I didn't know it was made by Beryl.
Next time you're out, try and find Pokemon DS games. I'm always trying to find Pokemon DS games.
Yeah.
Or Night Before Christmas game for PS2, or the Harry Potter or PS2. Good money in them. Yes, you're right. Okay, scrolling to the end. That beryl was everywhere. Yeah, wishy-washy green stuff in every hospital, police station, and council offices. It was all left over from wartime production.
Oh, I see.
Is that why?
That makes sense.
But there is a market for it now. I guess all of us who kind of grew up with it in every village hall, like you say.
Yeah, it's nostalgia.
It's nostalgic now. Okay, should we share more stuff? We got more stuff?
Yes, as I said to you, you have to be careful because it's all wrapped up.
I had a rummage in a box of CDs and I spotted a CD and something in the back of my head said that's a bit of a rarity. But for some reason I didn't pick it up, even though it's 50p. Went back to the car and it was bugging me. So I quickly looked up on my phone and yeah, I should have gone with my gut. So this is Dubstar. So you may remember Dubstar. They had a huge hit album in 95, 96 with it's got a slipper on the cover. You'll know what it was. Was that called Stars? I can't remember. The big single they had was called Stars. Anyway, they went on to have a follow-up album in 97, which didn't do so well. And this came out in, I think, 2000, 2001. Can't read it. It's so small. And just didn't sell. So it is hard to find. That I think I've seen completed at about £18. I don't know what I'll aim for on it.
All right. So
Dubstar, I think it was their final album.
Married to Reselling. So Woodswear Beryl and Jasmine. I've just sold that Woodswear Iris jug, which is similar stuff. It's utility wear.
I can't
Bit
picture it.
blue.
Oh, okay.
Right, it's up. Where is it? I don't know. It's up on the shelf somewhere.
I don't know.
Don't know if I can see it.
Anyway, yeah, if you see it, grab it. Dubstar. Later album. Very few sold. Next. It's only a jug.
Bought a whole set of this. So this is Paul Potter as well. I should have just bought those cups and saucers. I think I'm regretting it now. But anyway, never mind.
We've got enough stuff.
Yeah, you went for that because it was only 50p. So it's got a brass top to it. And she said it was like you could put tissues in or cotton wool, whatever.
I thought it looked very very nice.
Yeah, it's very Art Deco, isn't it?
So it's what, pressed glass, and then you've got this nice little brass thing. So yeah, it would make sense to have cotton wool.
Yeah.
Anyway, 50p. It wasn't staying there. Came home. So what you want the rest
Yeah,
of
there's
that?
a whole set of this.
Oh,
it's
jug
another
time.
jug.
It's jug time.
I think this is stamped, isn't it? Yes, it is.
I'll just get it all out because it's coming out in a
Trying to see
certain
what it
order.
says. Grieg's Forge? Yeah, Grieg's Forge. Don't know anything about that. It's a very nice, well-made jug. It's even got a little thumb rest on it.
Well, we've learned very quickly with ceramics, if you like it and you're drawn to it, you should buy it.
Yeah.
And it's paid off most of the time. We have fails, but we very rarely lose any money on ceramics. These are all falling apart, so we're sellotape together.
Yeah, so they're all Hornsy salt and pepper pots.
The Hornsy stuff it's really quite common. Don't tend to be much value in it, but we've never seen these. Have you ever seen these?
No, I've never seen them. Oh, so they're spice ones. So we've got ginger, cinnamon, allspice, nutmeg, and peppercorns.
Yeah.
They're very cool.
So they've got nice little wooden stoppers, and as you can see, £1 the set. This was a store we went to really early on, and the prices were awesome, weren't they?
Yeah.
So we've got a set of 6. Yeah, I can't really hold them all, but you get the idea. So never seen those.
Because they were wrapped up and I couldn't really see what they were. I thought they were salt and pepper pots, but they're not because I saw the pepper one.
What, 6 of them?
I thought there was just 3 sets.
3 sets, yeah. No.
Awesome, but yeah, I mean that was a bargain, wasn't it?
Yeah, they're really nice.
And then this is a bargain as well. £1 for a pair of these pottery, candlesticks, I suppose. I don't know. They're not vases, are they?
Have we lost a stopper?
So yeah, I would say candlesticks. And it's probably in the box somewhere.
Yeah.
What does that say? John?
Surely.
No?
Stanford.
John Stanford, maybe. Don't know.
That's it. Go push it really close up to there, and then people will be able to see. There you go. John, I reckon that's Stanford. Easy. Yeah. Gotta be, right?
When you say that, you remind me of
Found it.
what's his name from The Chase? What is his name?
I don't know.
The host of The Chase.
Bradley Walsh.
Bradley Walsh. When he goes, yeah, gotta be.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
I'm putting them down. I'm stopping touching them.
So, yeah, there is a set of that.
Question: how old does an item need to be for Etsy to consider it to be vintage? I think it's 20 years, isn't it?
Yeah, currently it's 2003.
2003 is vintage. That's when we set up our first high street shop.
Yeah.
Vintage. The cheek of it.
It's 20 years. So, yeah.
Stanford
That's
is
20 years ago.
Lincolnshire, isn't it? I don't know. What did I miss? Hornsy reminds me of the 1970s, and I wasn't even born then. Yeah.
Oh,
I
Stu
quite like
says, if
Hornsey.
that says Griggs Foyge, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, then I think that's Cornish or Devon, one or the other. Okay.
Hello, Rob.
Need to do
Been a
some
while.
research.
We didn't go to a car boot. We went to what you would call a yard sale event. A load of yard sales in a local town. Because we enjoy driving around like lunatics finding stuff. I can't find the rest of that. That goes with them.
Oh, I don't say we didn't pick it up.
What?
Because we definitely bought it. We bought the coffee pot and everything.
Oh, the coffee pot's in this bag. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. She wrapped that up for us.
Oh, okay. And then we got a set of these. They're Welsh pottery. And they've got the saucers as well. So
yeah, the lady
pair
said
of these little coffee mugs. Welsh studio pottery.
the lady was lovely, but she said, "Shall I wrap those for you?" And her idea of wrapping crockery was to put it in plastic bags and give it to us, all in together, you know. And I was like, I'm not sure that's helping. Anyway, yeah, these are the ones.
Yeah. So yeah, got 3 cups and saucers.
Still coming.
I
I don't know. Cup.
Can't remember. It's been so long.
Cup. Oh, cup.
Oh, 4 cups and saucers then.
See, all in a plastic bag.
Well, I hope so. There might not be another saucer. Because I've only got 3 saucers.
Hang on a minute. Found the teapot.
Oh, the Hornsy pots apparently came originally with a wooden tray.
Did they?
Well, at £1 for the lot. We weren't going to be leaving them behind.
No.
Very, very annoyingly, we've got a coffee pot exactly like this over there. And I found a crack in it.
Yeah.
So.
Are we missing a saucer then?
Yeah, if it's not there, we're missing a saucer.
Was there not 4 when we bought it? Do you remember that?
I don't actually remember it.
It might still be in here, but I can't see it.
Oh, well. That's a shame.
No, we don't have that.
But yeah, so
We're missing
we've
the
got a
saucer.
coffee set. I don't know if we'll sell it as a set or sell it separately.
Depends what they go for.
Yeah.
Just replayed John Stamford. Didn't see the John. Oh, was it John Stamford? I don't remember either.
I think so. Oh, you didn't see the John?
Good evening, Jules H. Yeah, FIFA 2004 will be vintage next year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy, isn't it?
Huh? 2003, I've got stuff in my bits and bobs drawer older than that. I've probably got pants older than that. To be fair.
You know what it is?
What?
3 cups and saucers. That's a sugar bowl.
Oh. Mystery solved. Yeah, I've got bits and bobs. I've got. Try again.
See, neither of us could speak. We were up until, I don't know what time it was. We were chatting away to Lainey and Susan and people last night, and Sharon and
3 or 4 in the morning.
Yeah, and then we were up at like about 3 or 4 hours later. So we we haven't had a lot of sleep.
I've got stuff in my bits and bobs drawer older than that. I still consider to be new.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. We've still got DVDs on the shelf we haven't watched that are older than that. That we think, I picked that up recently. We'll watch it.
Yeah. Ellen's older than that. Does that make her vintage?
Yeah. Shall I go and tell her?
Yeah.
She'll be thrilled. Right. We picked up one I remembered. What's in here?
Oh, surprise bag.
Oh, yeah. We found this thing.
Oh, Lainey had a lion until 11. I'm so jealous.
Oh.
Yeah, you decided to pick that up. I mean, it is quite cool.
So it's like a converter of grams to ounces, pounds to kilos, milliliters to fluid ounces and pints.
It could actually be really useful.
It is really useful.
Because I just use my phone.
It's the sort of thing, if you're styling your house, you know, some people go the whole way, don't they? Like do a 1970s house on the wall in your kitchen. Yeah. Anyway, it was 50p. It's a really interesting item. I like it.
Yes.
Metri,
50p wasn't going to stay on the table, was it?
Metri Cook. So that's going to date it around to when everything started going metric. What's that? Early 70s? No, that's decimalisation 71, wasn't it? Anyway, it's got to be around the 70s, isn't it? And it's brown and creamy beige.
Yeah.
70s, yeah. Oh yeah, and then I picked up some CD audiobooks, 20p each. I don't know. They're very hit and miss, but I find them easy to list, and they do tend to sell eventually. And then for 50p,
yeah, this was mega bargain.
50p for an Amazon. Is that a Fire Stick? I forget what they're called.
Think so.
A do me what's it Amazon styly with its flippity what's it?
Are the Russian dolls for sale? They are. We don't currently have them for sale. I'm trying to think, where are they? You must be able to see them in the background.
Where are they?
Yes, but just message us on Instagram.
There's some up there. Yes, you are welcome to them.
Yeah.
So yeah, 50 pence for doodly what's it, and 50 pence for a.
If you message us on it, well, message me on Instagram, because I'm most likely going to see the message.
Apple TV.
You get a bit behind with messages because we have so many messages all over the place.
Yeah, it does get a bit overwhelming. Don't ask me if they were worth picking up, but at 50p each, I figured I'm safe. The money's safe.
Oh, Paula likes that kitchen converter.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah,
I like it. So what did we get here? Elizabeth George? Don't know. I was listing a load of audiobooks last night. Patricia Cornwell. Well, I drafted them. They won't be available yet if you're going to rush to the store to buy some audiobooks.
Yeah. All the stuff that I showed in my last charity shop haul video, I've drafted but haven't listed, haven't made it live yet. So it's all going live this week.
And my spyglass.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that.
Nice.
So if anybody sees anything from that video, because I've already sold the giraffe mug, but if anyone sees anything else that they like from that, don't wait for it to, don't hang around and wait for it to go live on eBay. Just send me a message and we'll do a deal.
You could be in for a long wait.
No, it won't be a long. I've just said I've drafted it all. It's going up this week at some point.
I'm joking.
But yeah, I'm just saying, if you're then going over to look and see where it is, I haven't actually made them live yet.
Bag of bits.
Bag of bits. Is that no can bag of chips?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this was from the same stall as the Denby vase and all of that business.
I remember in the late 60s being taught the metric system. Okay, so that's earlier than I was thinking. So perhaps that could easily be late 60s then, with a name like Metri Cook. Probus, made in England.
I didn't actually look in the battery cover to see if this is corroded. Oh no, it's all right.
Well, a plastic item being made in England dates it enough, doesn't it? Yeah. You think of it.
So I no idea if this works, but I think it was 50p, so picked up, took a chance on it.
This was the store where
that's really tacky, sort of late 70s, early 80s, is it? I don't know. I'm saying that because that's what I remember, like my nan and granddad having that sort of tacky, plasticky stuff. That was all the rage.
Steve says you could split out Apple TV remote and sell separately easily. Yeah, okay. I'll have a look. I feel like I've got another one sat on the shelf somewhere that I've not listed. I might be wrong. I know I picked it up before. eBay slow sales. Think eBay coming to an end. I think they're a long way off the end, whatever that might be. But I think sales are more due to the economic situation than eBay itself. I'll be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
I
was trying to see what the stamp says on the bottom of that, but I bought a stainless steel lemon juicer, which I thought was quite cool. 50p.
Yeah, I like that. I can't say that. Rarge Asafat. Sorry, I don't know what the name. I can't read your name. Hey, Nick and Andrea, will you be watching the Pet Shop Boys at Glastonbury? Yes, indeed, we will.
Most definitely.
Andrea is always quick to reply to messages. I do reply, but sometimes it takes me a while to get around to it.
I am, unless I don't check because you know when they go, this will get held, and they go into other or requests. That's where they go, and sometimes I don't check the requests for a while. So generally, I am pretty good at doing it, but sometimes things get lost in requests.
So Susan's saying adoption of metric measurements in the UK commenced in 1965, and 69 was the changeover to metric. So it all happened in the late 60s. Okay.
Right. Thrifty Shuttybug says that clocks are still a good buy.
Hang on one sec. Go on.
Even if they don't work. I suppose you can sell them as props, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Brendan says, hi, Nick and Andrea from Benny and Katrina, sorry, from Ireland. Hope all is well. Good to see you. Okay. Let me, didn't click on it. Doink. Right. How we doing? Have you shared these ones?
Oh, yes, Daniel. I did show Nick the jelly cat. Yeah.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
One.
Yeah. Didn't it go for some crazy amount?
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing sale. Did you share these?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I'll put them away then.
Yeah.
I don't think there's much else really, is there?
No.
I got about
crazy.
6 or 7 kilos of wire out of the skip down the road to take to the scrapyard. I've literally just done a scrap. Well, just 2 or 3 weeks ago. You might have seen the video. If you go skip dipping in the UK, always ask permission. Just saying. Have we got anything else to share?
I think that's it. I think this vase is my favourite find of the day.
Okay. Oh, there is more.
You could even use that for like, I think just because I've got the salad servers, the noisy salad servers sticking out of it. You could use that as like a utensils pot, couldn't you?
Sure. I think you can put in it whatever you like, to be perfectly honest. Don't think there's laws about these things.
Yeah, I bought a plant pot. That seems to be my new thing. I just seem to buy plant pots.
We don't come home without at least one planter these days, do we? One planter, 2 or 3 jugs, and a mug or 3.
I just need to sell them.
Well, that would be nice, yeah. Glad you said it.
Seem to have a bit of a planter addiction.
Oh, more software. Ooh, went to a house and they had a load of Wii stuff and no Wii. So I grabbed some games at £1 each. There's the classic Wii Sports in the card envelope, but ooh, there's your Wii Sports. Needs to get. They're not deep. It's seen better days, but that will come up perfectly well in my disc repair machine. Bonus, and there's 2 in there. That's a bonus and a half. Excellent. And Mario Party, always a seller. Do you remember we had this? No, you don't, clearly.
I do remember, but I've just refreshed that, and it's gone from 432 to 440.
Oh yeah, thanks. If you started following Jeff, he's now at 440 followers. The daily.jeff and a Wii Sports Resort and Just Dance 2014.
I've not seen that one.
Something a little bit unusual. Probably has very little value, but yeah, I grabbed those.
Yeah, there was a DS, wasn't there? But it was a bit overpriced. Wanted £30 for it.
Oh, DS Lite, bog standard black DS Lite, 30. I was thinking a £5 maybe, but no. Anyway.
Oh, John Green says those wooden toadstools are made from yew. Take a look at the items made from yew. Yeah, I've got one that actually says yew on it. So that sounds funny. So yeah, those two are very similar in look to it. So you're probably right there.
I picked up a few Now albums because they're later numbers, as in fairly recent. And have a look. Look, bundles of 90s, 100s can go pretty well.
Becky says, "Is that the right disc in the Mario Party, Nick?"
I don't know. I'll have a look. Where to put it?
Oh, thank you, Susan. Susan has shared Jeff's Instagram.
Oh, I got the wrong disc. No, it's the right one. Phew. Yeah, so 101, 102.
Yes, Julian, I have that Kath Kidston purse still.
And
yeah, if you're interested, just pop me a message on Instagram.
a few 90s, so they'll get bundled up.
If you're not on Instagram at all and you want to message us, there's an email address in the description box below the video.
Oh, I picked up a load of vinyl.
I have to say, though, I'm not as quick to answer emails as I am to answer Instagram, because we've got 3 emails, 3 email addresses. So it all gets a bit much having to navigate through all the email inboxes all the time. But I do try my best. What are you doing? Oh, your vinyl.
Yeah, my vinyl. That's why I said, oh, I picked up some vinyl and ran away.
Yeah, well, I was talking.
I think this is going to be the end of it.
Did you highlight Steve's comment there?
Oh,
yeah, I was also thinking £5 to £10 for the DS when the ladies.
Oh, you asked as well.
Yeah, because we got there and you picked it up and I thought, that's weird, that's still there at the end of the day. And then she said how much it was. And
we went, oh, okay.
Now I know why it's still there at the end of the day.
Well, that was the same stall I picked up all this vinyl. If you went there, you'd have seen they had all those crates of vinyl, 3 LPs for £1. So we went through the lot. A lot of it was what you would expect, real dross, but it was well worth going through. What?
Show some Now albums and Neil appears.
Oh, did he? There we go.
I may have come in at the right time, as I would be interested in those Now albums.
Oh, drop me a message. Yeah, no problem. So we paid £5 for a bunch of vinyl. So this is a Leo Sayer album, which normally I wouldn't touch with a barge pole, but this is a reissue, purple vinyl, sealed. So it's recent. Yeah, 180 gram heavyweight purple vinyl. And what's the reissue date on it then? 2020. So why this was in these crates, along with, some orchestra does ABBA and, all the usual pan pipes and whatever, was really odd. So what did I say? 3 for £1. So 33p. Still not big money in this. I did look these up briefly earlier. I'll probably get $12.99 for it. But anyway, that's all my money back and profit. Similarly, it's really weird, wasn't it? Sealed, Gilbert O'Sullivan. And it's, again, the modern reissue, 2017 reissue, sealed. Very odd. Probably about £13. Not big money, but yeah. Pet Shop Boys.
Are you keeping that one?
I don't know. I might do. I don't think it has a great deal of value.
It's a nice thing to have, isn't it?
It's a double-sided picture disc, as in a different picture on the reverse. Interview disc. I feel like I had this back in the day as well. I certainly had some Pet Shop Boys interview discs. In the early 90s, these were coming out all the time for all different bands.
Are you sure you don't have it already?
I'm pretty sure I don't have it.
Like I've seen it. Perhaps I've just seen it out and about.
I don't think I own this currently. Okay. Anyway, yeah, it may be kept with my stuff, but
it'd be a nice thing for the collection.
We'll see. This is unusual. This is, let me give you some Bucks Fizz as well. See, this is a 10-inch. The Bucks fit. We'll get onto that. Skunk and Nancy. I mean, what a
They
cool
played
item.
Glastonbury yesterday.
What a cool thing. And when you see, it's 10-inch, which makes it that little bit unusual. And then it's this really cool mottled blue.
It's very nice, isn't it?
Yeah. So this is the single Charity from their, I think that was their debut album that was from. Not big money in it. I'll probably try and push for a tenner, but I think they go for a bit less than that usually. But they are touring, and you said they play Glastonbury, so it's good timing. But as you can see, a 5 of the lot, we're doing okay. These were nostalgia for you.
Oh, totally. I had these albums. Just when you opened the gatefold. That's the other one, isn't it? It's this one.
Oh, was it? No, this one's got.
Oh, no, yeah. That's that one. Just like,
Look at them.
I just used to sit there looking at that for so long. This is gatefold as well.
They so didn't skydive for that picture.
No.
They're hanging in a green
Oh,
screen
my
warehouse
goodness.
somewhere. But the condition on these is really nice.
I used to play these albums over and over again.
There's no money in Bucks Fizz LPs generally. I'm going to probably get a tenner the pair, but
Look at that, £4.39 it was. £4.39.
But condition is lovely. I may push it a bit more just because they are really fresh. The sleeves, certainly. I've not looked at the vinyl. Making your mind up. Piece of the action. I remember making your mind up like it was yesterday. Anyway, blast from the past. I might have to fight to get rid of these. Andrea will be wanting to keep hold of them. And then we grabbed a few more bits that most of these weren't worth it, but at the prices, Elton John.
I picked that out because I've never seen that album.
No, don't
It's
shoot
got
me.
Daniel on it.
Oh, Daniel's great song.
Yeah.
Susan loves Elton John, you know.
Yeah. Oh, and Crocodile Rock.
Yeah, that probably wasn't worth bothering.
I picked that out because I thought we might give it a play.
Howard Jones, we both enjoy a bit of Howard. And a few that were signed just because, and they're probably going to be very hard to sell.
Susan singing, Run for the Sun.
I thought you were singing Elton then. Signed by Pete McDonald. Yeah. Not much demand. And Jet signed LP. It's got all handwritten signatures on it, but it's a band I think nobody really cares about. This just because it was funny. This is a white coloured vinyl dollar single. Who remembers dollar?
We should just give that away as a booby prize at some point.
Look at them. They loved themselves, didn't they?
He loved himself.
Oh.
He still does.
Oh, he's smouldering. Look at him.
Talking of Bucks Fizz, he hijacked them, didn't he?
He hijacked
They have
them?
to call themselves something different now because he's taken over Bucks Fizz.
Oh, I thought you meant literally. You turned up and, at gunpoint.
No, he's taken over the name and everything.
Oh, another sealed one. But this one, out of the few sealed bits, this is a modern thing again. Well, 2011. But whoever he is, Mark Carroll, no demand.
Shame. But you never know, do you?
No.
You know,
But
you have to pick up these obscure things just to give it a go.
3 for £1. I'm not leaving sealed LPs behind. This one's interesting. Justin Hayward. Again, that's hand signed. Doesn't look like it, but it is. That's not printed on. Yeah.
Very neat handwriting.
I know. Interesting one.
So is that not worth very much with the signature?
I briefly looked it up. Somebody has a Justin Hayward this LP signed, and they're trying to get serious money for it, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Because he's a very sort of beloved and sought after singer-songwriter.
It might be the gem in the whole lot, but I don't know.
Who knows? Yeah.
It's a nice thing. It's in really good condition as well. Do you know him then? I've not.
Yeah, I've heard him.
No. So yeah. Anyway, it came home. Judy Sook. I'm a bit of a Judy Sook fan, but the LP is not worth anything.
Jules has just said that I'm going to watch them later.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that Ellen's not watched it because we can watch it together.
Another sealed one from 2014. Really odd that there were sealed LPs in there at £3 for £1. But there's no real demand for that. I'll shoot for a tenner maybe. And you spotted this one, sealed again, although the seal is partially ripped on the edge. Mick Jagger.
And you said worth nothing.
Worth virtually nothing. New on eBay. Have a look. They're like going for pennies.
Cinema Music 55 says Justin Hayward LP is a find, signed, Nick. Hayward was the Moody Blues lead singer.
Wow. Okay. So the one that I did see that's listed for some serious cash, maybe they're in the right ballpark. Yay. That's good. But yeah, we both enjoyed going through. There were probably, what was it, 3 or 4 big crates of, of stuff.
I've heard him, and I did know he was the Moody Blues lead singer, but I think I wasn't definite enough to say that for sure.
Yeah. This one I will be playing.
You out with Mel C recently, like in the recent years.
I don't know. Oh, she was on the Rocket Record Company now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Judy Tsook. It's spelt odd. If you're going to try and search her on Spotify or something, well worth a listen. I think one of the best female voices.
We came across her
pop music.
Via Morchiba, didn't we?
Yeah, actually. Well, I'd always heard of her, but not really delved into her stuff. And she did a chat with Morchiba, which is just sublime. It's just amazing. And yeah, I then started going into her back catalogue a bit. So anyway, that was our foray into vinyl, and for a £5, we did okay. Right, how are we doing for time? Oh, okay, it's 10 past.
11.
Oh, it's all right, everyone. Dan's turned up. We can relax now. Hi, Dan. With the LPs, how long will you give them to sell? Well, generally, I tend to price fairly competitively, and then I will have offers on and take any decent offer. And if they stick around, I will start sending out lower and lower offers and reduce the price. I don't have a fixed timeline on
somebody
it.
Asked me about that recently, actually, on a message.
Forever Autumn from All the Worlds. Yeah. I missed that. What was that about?
Justin Hayward.
Oh, did he sing that? Oh, I love that song.
Cinema Music 55, keep hold of it. That's the Hayward. Keep hold of it and no need to rush to sell. Bear in mind the age of him now. Interesting.
Yeah. I've had discussions about this before, about the demand for artists shooting up when they sadly pass away. It's a phenomenon. It's true.
See, on that sort of note, really, there's been some criticism about like Paul McCartney and Diana Ross. They weren't that great, but my God, he's 80, she's 78. I've seen Diana Ross like 20 odd years ago in concert, and she was amazing, completely in tune, completely, on pitch. She was absolutely fantastic, but she's 78 now, and your voice starts to go a little bit. But I was just thinking about just the amazing moment of having them at Glastonbury. In 10, 20 years, you're going to look back on that and say, oh, wasn't it amazing when they did that? So I've soaked it in, I think, because they've both been, people that I've loved throughout my life. And I've just wanted to really soak that in, and it doesn't matter if she misses a note here and there or whatever.
Well, I think it highlights how good they were in their prime, that people are so critical of them now, I think, in a way. Yeah. They set the bar really high.
Exactly.
Okay. What is the best-selling LP in the world ever? Isn't that Michael Jackson's Thriller? No. Well, this dust has got to me today. The Eagles' Greatest Hits, I think, was right up there with best-selling LP, and Queen Best Of.
Yeah, I think it's
Queen Greatest Hits.
People like to say it's not, but I think
it is. Thriller, probably the one most selling on LP. I would imagine. Right, we normally end these with some words of wisdom, so you can start getting those in now, and we'll wrap up soon. When will Bucks Fizz die? The guy who we
That's
bought
just
them
so
off,
mean.
the guy we bought them off said he saw them live at Pontins.
We've seen them. We saw them at Reload Festival.
Did we? Have
Well,
I
you
blocked
did.
that out of my
I
memory?
think you must have done. I loved it.
How much cider did I have that day? I honestly don't remember seeing them. Wow. Was that the last one we went to with Shelley and
No,
Tom?
Reload. You know, when we went to.
Oh, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
Okay. Yeah, that's people talking about prices shooting up when someone dies. Yeah, it's just how things are.
Yeah, somebody just said Diana Ross was amazing. Thank you. Yes, she was.
Yeah. To be on stage performing at that age, full stop, is quite an achievement. We have to keep that in mind.
The crowd really going, and people were loving her.
Yeah, I was a bit tired and grumpy when she was on, so I was being
went to bed.
I was a bit critical, and then I
went to bed. Ellen fell
went
asleep
for a nap
next to me, and I just boogied on the sofa.
But she's not my thing anyway. It's more your thing.
Yeah, and Jason says that Paul McCartney was awesome as well. Yeah, he was. We sat and watched the whole thing. I thought it was fantastic.
Right, I'm trying to see where some words of wisdom start. Hang on, I think I see one there.
Yeah.
There.
If you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. Bucks Fizz.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jason, Bruce, and
I
Dave.
just said that.
How random was that? Sorry, did you read that already?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. Actually, best-selling means not particularly high in value because there's many about. This is true. The White Album sold for 290k.
Wow.
Owned by Ringo Starr. Well, that makes sense then. Number one. Oh, they were numbered, weren't they? I sold one not long ago. What did I get for that? 50 quid, was it? No, more than that. Did we get 70 odd for it?
Something like that. I can't remember the exact
It was
amount.
in terrible condition as well, but yeah.
And it was missing one of the cards.
It was missing Ringo, wasn't it?
I think it might have been. I think there might have been a Ringo fan that
Yeah.
poured over the poster.
Right, where are we? Humble Columbus.
Yeah.
Don't sweat the petty things and don't pet the sweaty things.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Birthday boy. If someone tells you there's a load of elderly men mending shoes outside, ignore them. It's just a load of old cobblers. He's here all night. He is here all night.
Brilliant.
Very good, Stu. Yeah, Bucks Fizz doing the retro festival circuit. They certainly
that's where he saw them, wasn't it?
Yeah. He went to see a couple of bands and they actually didn't turn up.
He went to see Bad Manners, I think he said.
Was it?
Yeah.
He had to settle for Bucks Fizz. What a disappointment.
Bit of a difference.
But he enjoyed it apparently. So that
sold some speakers.
We sold the big speakers. No, they're the little speakers. We sold the surround sound. If you saw my video where I was sorting out speakers, we've sold the B&M ones. They went for 65. I've still got the big Wharfdales, and we've just sold the Sonys. So that's all going well. Right, let's crack on with these. Wise words. Observe the masses and do the opposite. Ooh, I like that. That's been a bit of a mantra of our lives.
It has indeed.
Never look back, just forward. Interesting.
Just suddenly got that Imelda May song on my brain.
Yeah.
She's got a song called Never Look Back.
We've lost our Imelda May CD.
Yeah. It has an elbow CD in it, so I can't think who might have had a hand in that.
We play CD, or I play CDs a lot in here, but we use them mainly for in the car on long journeys, don't we? We have a hard copy of albums we're really into. And we've lost Imelda May. But it's one of the few albums of recent years we both absolutely love, and we've lost it.
It's got to turn up somewhere, surely.
No. Sorry, and get behind. The more you weigh, the harder you are to kidnap. So eat cake. That's the best reason to eat cake I've ever heard. Wow.
I've been working on it.
I saw them at Woodford Green Girls' School, and they were awful. They opened the fate.
Oh, really? Oh,
Wow.
dear.
Wow.
Oh.
The most important part of a conversation is listening.
Yeah.
That is so true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Remembering to listen and take things in. Yeah. Yeah, that's really good, actually. Start your day with a smile and get it over with. Wow. Okay.
Like Brendan's actually. Don't worry about a thing. Everything's going to be okay. Is that?
Every little thing.
It's Three Little Birds.
It's gonna
isn't it?
be all right.
Yeah. Bob Marley, Three Little Birds. Is it Three Little Birds?
I don't know if that's the name of it, is it?
I think it is something about birds.
Very good. Oh, look, we've got facts. We've got facts coming from Claire. Thriller, AC/DC Back in Black, number 2. Is it really? It's a very contentious list, that. I've seen different versions of the best-selling album list.
Oh, well, you don't want to see the Elvis film, but I'm going with Ellen.
You're going with Ellen anyway. I thought, well, you'll enjoy it. I'm not too fussed. I'll see it when it comes out on TV or whatever. But we did go and see the George Michael one, and I did really enjoy that. I
dragged you along to that because Ellen was in London.
No, I was quite keen to go, really. It was very emotive.
It was. The lady next to me, she was sobbing.
At the end,
oh dear,
it was just a sea of middle-aged women crying into their hankies, wasn't it? At the end, lights came up, and there's just women who, and probably a few men, but there weren't that many men there, to be honest.
It was very emotional.
Yeah.
And when the credits come up, they just had footage of him the whole way through the credits coming up. So people had got up to leave, but then not left. So everybody was just stood there, just like silently watching the credits. Yeah.
Yeah. So Andrea's going with Ellen. Have you got tickets?
I haven't got tickets yet. I don't know when we're going.
My girlfriend wanted to go ATM. Should I know? I thought that was like a cash machine. I wanted to go to bed. That's lost on us, I think.
At the moment, maybe.
I don't know. Good evening, Phil. Music gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. Yeah. That's right up our alley.
It is, isn't it?
Someone has to every week. Thank you, Hugh. The good old yellow snow.
Yeah.
Those who mind.
Is my favourite Dr. Seuss quote. Yeah.
Those who
Be
mind.
who you are and say what you feel, is it? Because those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind.
It's powerful stuff. Yeah. You can still be awesome when you're old.
You can be. You are. You are. Everybody's awesome until the day they leave the planet.
Oh, I missed one. Don't puss in the wind. Oh, thanks, Martin. The wise know they are fools. Fools think they are wise. Love that. Oh, yes. Yeah, it's so true. You can't pluck feathers from a frog.
Okay.
That's
noted.
True, I guess. Yeah.
Nostalgia ain't what it used to be.
Nostalgia ain't what it used to be. Please behave responsibly, irresponsible. Okay. Don't let your indecision take you from behind. Trust your inner vision. Don't let others change your mind. Shall we just end on a Bucks Fizz quote?
I think we should.
Shall we just do that? It's actually quite profound. Don't let your indecision take you from behind. It's quite risque too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry if we missed some. I know there's more below, but we are going to wrap up here because we want to go and watch the Pet Shop Boys shortly. So thank you very much for joining us. We're going to leave you on the Bucks Fizz quote because it's quite apt considering what we picked up today. And we will see you next week. As we were saying about the app, we're going to launch the social media and the YouTube channel and stuff soon. Once we start the process with Google Play Store to get that released, it's going to come out on Android first. and then it's going to be converted to Apple shortly after. We don't know how long that process is going to be. We've been troubleshooting again this week and solving some more problems, so we're nearly there. Not giving an idea on time because I just don't know. Whenever we say it's ready, we hit another major problem, so expect that to happen again soon. Anyway, we'll see you next week. Yeah.
Yes. Everybody have a good week.
Do you have a video coming out on your channel?
Yesterday went up yesterday.
There's a video on Andrea's channel that came up yesterday.
It went up yesterday. It came out yesterday.
Link for that's below, so please go over and watch Andrea's video.
It's
and
a charity shop haul this
we'll
week.
see you soon. Are we done?
I think we are.
Okay.
Yes, let's go watch the Pet Shop Boys.
Good night, everybody. Take care.
Bye.